Okay, here's the update on my daughter's bully, Sarah. She told Sarah to fuck off. No, she didn't. I would have loved if she did, but she did not. She did, however, tell her teacher that she would like a cubby transfer. So she asked if she could have her backpack and her jacket be in a different cubby because someone, she didn't say who, she said someone, keeps throwing her jacket on the ground. Her teacher asked who, and she said, Riley did say, like, I have an idea, but I don't want to rat. Her teacher's like, okay. Also, I have asked Riley numerous times if she wants me to step in. I'm like, put me in, coach. I could be 12 today. But she said no. She said, I want to try to deal with this on my own. We have had conversations in the past. She knows that I'm always in her corner, but I really do respect that she does want to try to handle this. The most recent, I guess, situation is Riley had come home and said Sarah and this other student were giggling, kind of pointing at her, and she said they were laughing at me. And I said, I'm not saying they weren't, but could they may have been laughing at somebody else or something else? Because oftentimes when we're in a situation, we have a listening of people, we're going to assume, especially somebody who's been bullying us, that they're doing something intentionally. She said, no, Mom, they were laughing at me. I said, well, what did you do? And she said, I turned to them and I said, why are you laughing? To which they said, oh, nothing, or whatever. And then they started laughing at me and pointing again. So I asked them again, said, what's so funny? Why are you laughing? And Sarah turns to my daughter and says, oh, nothing. We just thought you were a boy. Giggles. When you're 11, nobody wants to hear that, okay? So then Riley did say, she said, so Mom, I went to them and I said, I'm still waiting on what's funny. She's like, and she thought that was so cool. And I was like, I love that you said that, babe. Here's the thing. I know she has it in her because if anybody so much as looks at her younger brother wrong or her best friend wrong or hears anything, the girl transforms. She arrives, she's a little tiny union rep, nothing to lose. She is from HR and she's here to fuck up your shit. She does not stand for people bullying the people she loves. We just have to teach her to translate that into her own self and setting her own boundaries. But I know she has it in her. She's a sweet, shy girl, but she's got loud morals.